So Celeb Secrets is hanging out with the cast of Under Wraps. What's going on, guys? How are you doing?
What's going on? Good.
Yeah, we're doing great.
We're doing
Good, Juliet. How you doing?
great. I'm so excited for this movie. I mean, I was a fan of the original back in the 90s, and when I heard that you guys were going to be a part of the reboot, I was super pumped. So what were your guys' initial reactions when you found out that you were going to be a part of this reboot?
Oh my gosh, I started crying.
Yeah, I was frozen. I didn't know what to do. To be a part of the first ever Disney Channel original movie remake is huge.
Yeah.
So I was just so grateful in that moment. Like,
Yeah, it feels really great to be a part of Disney Channel history. And I hope that the people who were fans of the original will also be fans of this newer version.
This is the first Disney Channel original movie ever, and you guys are remaking it. Are you a little nervous about the pressure that comes with that?
Yeah. I mean, there is some pressure behind remaking the first ever, like basically the foundation of creating a series of just amazing films on Disney.
Not so much pressure, but there is a lot of expectations because the first movie, that was the first movie that Disney Channel had created. So it was like, okay, we got some big shoes to fill. So, but I think we did a great job.
I think with this remake, it comes with the pressure, like and any remake, honestly, it comes with the pressure of making sure the remake is as good as the original and people will like it just as much and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I can't believe it's been like 24 years since the original came out. Now, obviously, things have changed. What are some of the differences that people could really look out for with your characters and just the film in general?
Oh, well, I think the biggest, not the biggest, but one of the things that could be very noticeable is that the person the kids go to in order to find more information about Harold the Mummy is Buzzy, who is now in this newer version a very intelligent, smart girl, which I think is awesome because
we love Miss Melanie.
We love Miss Mel. In the original, he was a guy, and I think his name was Bruce. He was a great character, but I really like that we get this smart, almost, she's kind of like Amy too, but we get Buzzy, which is cool.
Yeah, and I feel like also too, there's a little bit more. We got a little music and dancing in this one, so you know, a little something.
There were some big significant differences. Looking back at 1997, the effects on the mummy costume was very rigid, stiff. Harold really rarely bended his arms, whatnot. Whereas I, in 2021, can do a shockwave through my right arm, through my left arm. So, I was able to. When constructing this mummy costume, they had to make sure that I was able to dance. So they had that conception in their minds already, and they said, hey, how can we make this costume elusive and capable of Phil being able to dance. So that's the biggest difference for Harold.
One of the big differences to the original is that Kubot, or as we like to call him, Killbot, is a much bigger constant threat throughout the movie, which puts a lot of fear and pressure in Gilbert, Marshall, and Amy because we're getting chased by a creepy guy the entire movie. But yeah.
Now, are you guys big fans of Halloween in general? Because this is coming out on October 1st. It's one of the first movies that's going to be out for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Halloween. It's just so cool to see the different characters come alive, and you give kids the ability to be superheroes and characters that they always see on television. So it's just great to see.
Yeah, I think the fall time is just amazing.
I don't go as big as I used to when I was younger for Halloween, but I still love it, and I get excited when it comes around to watch horror movies with my friends and just eat a bunch of stuff I'm not supposed to and just have a good time.
So Christian, you're not like your character who's scared of every little thing. You like watching the horror movies.
I do like watching the horror movies to a certain extent.
That's so funny. I am like not. I don't like horror movies. I don't like being scared. And I think Malachi used to like startle us all the time.
I would watch anything.
He would. Malachi made us watch a hotel
Oh,
horror
yeah.
movie. While we were in a hotel, that looked like the hotel in the movie. We were like,
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was scary. Now that night I couldn't go to bed. That was probably one of the scariest movies I've ever watched.
Maybe tell us some of your favorite memories from filming, because you guys looked like you had so much fun on set.
For me, I mean, first off, I just want to say Phil throughout the entire movie was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
He had me on the edge of my seat when we watched it, and it was epic. But probably some of the memories that we had was the kids and I, we had a bunch of sleepovers in our hotel, and we got matching pajamas.
Yeah.
And then all of us, we came over to my hotel one day, or for Thanksgiving, and we ordered hotel Thanksgiving, and it was all right, you know. It wasn't like classic Thanksgiving, but it wasn't complete garbage. But we were with people we loved, you know. So that's all that mattered.
Let's maybe talk about like behind the scenes secrets from filming, because you kind of touched a little bit on your favorite memories by telling us about that. Anything really that people should be looking out for that they wouldn't really notice first time watching?
Oh, anything that they should look out for? That's a great question.
it's funny because all of us, our chemistry off screen is the same, if not even more, than on screen. Like we're all like great friends in real life too.
We really got close shooting the movie, so
yeah. And behind the scenes, we would all like. I think we hung out literally every day
yeah.
while filming that. Like weekend, nothing. We never took a break because I guess like our breaks were hanging out with each other.
Right, and we were in the same hotel. I mean, like we were all each other kind of had, so we were just all with each other. Yeah.
That's so fun. Now, I know the theme really in the movie, you know, obviously it's all about Halloween, but friendship. And that's really cool that you guys were both, you know, friends on screen, obviously, and off screen. So maybe touch a little bit on that theme of friendship and what kids could really take away from watching the movie.
Throughout the entire movie, we definitely highlighted friendship. And I think that there was a really good example of friendship when it came to our group. Like, even once Harold kind of got introduced, we had a hard time accepting him because, I mean, who wouldn't have a hard time accepting a 8-foot mummy 4,000 years ago? I mean, but kind of once we did accept him, he became really, really close to us. And I think that when kids watch this, I really hope that they take away a sense of friendship and they really recognize the importance of it.
Hopefully kids just understand the power of friendship and how it's amazing having people, in your circle who are very supportive.
For me, I think it was about friendship and developing that character arc, and as well as facing your fears. You know, I think that was one of the big ideal pivotal points in the movie because Malachi, although he is scared, you know, he has to be this leading role model for Gilbert. You know, Gilbert, who's even more scared than him. So, he actually owns up to the part, and Malachi does a great job with Marshall in this film.
Now, do you guys have any Halloween plans yet? And if so, can you tell us about them?
Watching Under Wraps.
Watching Under Wraps, and we hope you guys are too.
Yeah.
I love that.